In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Baltimore Orioles versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks are squaring off in the middle game of a 3-game interleague matchup on Saturday night inside of Chase Field. The Orioles are best in the American League East with an 83-50 record so far, and are sending right-hander Kyle Bradish to the mound and coming off a win against the Colorado Rockies, where he threw 6 innings and allowed 2 runs on 6 hits with 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. The Diamondbacks are third in the National League West as they are 69-65 and are having rookie righty Slade Cecconi start here, and is coming off a no decision against the Cincinnati Reds as he threw 5.2 innings and gave up 1 run on 3 hits with 0 walks and 5 strikeouts. Cecconi has pitched decently in his limited action at the big league level and has surrendered only 2 extra base hits in his 3 outings at Chase Field. Opposing hitters have a .163, .178, and .256 slash line against him in those performances, but it's safe to say that the Orioles are a team that can do some damage. Bradish has pitched well, and the Orioles have won his last 5 starts entering this game. The Orioles are a dangerous offensive team, especially on the road, and they should be able to get to the young Cecconi, who had his struggles in AAA before being called up. There is a massive difference in these offenses throughout the previous 12 games, as the Orioles are averaging 6.58 runs per game while the Diamondbacks are scoring 4.5 runs per game. These teams since the All-Star break have been going in 2 separate directions, as Baltimore is 6th in the sport with a 3.81 team earned run average in 44 games thus far, while Arizona is 29th with a 5.23 team earned run average in 43 games. One loss isn't going to deter me from backing Baltimore, as they're still one of the most profitable road teams in baseball this season, and Kyle Bradish, you could argue, has been Baltimore's most consistent pitcher this season, and I think he can fully snag another win here. Cecconi's been solid, but I look for Baltimore to take care of business here, so the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Baltimore has seen the over post a 70-56-7 mark on the season entering Friday's action. The Orioles are 7th in the majors with an average of 4.98 runs per game. That number climbs to an average of 5.31 runs per game on the road this season. Baltimore's season average total of 9.24 runs per game this year, a number that rises up to 9.51 runs a game away from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Arizona has seen the under post a 69-58-7 mark in their 134 games entering Friday. The Diamondbacks are 13th by averaging 4.68 runs per game, a number that slips to 4.46 runs per game at home. Arizona has an average total of 9.52 runs per game on the year, and that drops to 9.09 runs per game at Chase Field. When diving into the last handful of games for both pitchers, Slade Cecconi is 0-0 with a 2.57 earned run average and a .200 opposing batting average in his 5 career pitching appearances, while Kyle Bradish is 3-2 with a 2.98 earned run average and a 1.06 WHIP in his previous 7 games. While people believe Chase Field is going to have a lot of runs scored, as they are closer to the middle of the pack with a 101 park factor over the last 3 years, which is nothing crazy on that front. Both pitchers have done a decent job of late, and with Arizona's bat scuffling a bit lately, this game winds up just short of the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus San Diego Padres. The San Francisco Giants face the San Diego Padres, with both teams heading in opposite directions to close out the season. The Giants have a 70-64 record and hold on to the final wild card spot in the National League. The Padres have a 62-73 record, and with a 10-18 record in August, they have fallen into 4th place in the National League West Division and are all but out of the playoff picture. For the upcoming game, the Giants will turn to Kyle Harrison as their starting pitcher, who has only allowed 2 runs in his 2 starts this season, while the Padres turn to Blake Snell, who has only allowed 5 runs in his last 3 starts. The Giants are looking to improve their wild card position, and they look to step up and control this game from the first inning. The Giants should drive in runs throughout the game, with Wilmer Flores, Jock Pederson, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and putting together strong plate appearances to easily play base runners. The Giants should also limit the Padres lineup, which averages only 4.47 runs per game, with Kyle Harrison pitching multiple strong innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game comfortably. The Padres should be favored as they are at home with the Cy Young favorite on the mound in Blake Snell. However, the Padres have been arguably the most disappointing team in baseball, and they're just not a team I'm excited to lay big juice with. Kyle Harrison has just 9.2 innings under his belt, but he's been sharp in a short sample size. I just don't have a lot of confidence in the Padres, so the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. Both starting pitchers have stepped up recently, and they look to control this game from the first pitch. The Padres should limit the Giants lineup, which averages only 4.33 runs per game, with Blake Snell building off of 3 starts where he's only allowed 5 runs and pitching multiple strong innings. The Giants should eliminate and potentially shut out the Padres, who scored only 4.28 runs per game in August, with Kyle Harrison, who has only allowed 2 runs in 2 starts, delivering multiple scoreless innings with minimal contact and a surplus of strikeouts. The under should cover in a low-scoring game, with both starting pitchers dominating the game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The Atlanta Braves will play the Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 3 of their series on Saturday night at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The Braves have won the first 2 games in this series by scores of 8-7 and 6-3. These are 2 of the top teams in baseball, but the Braves' offense has dominated the series so far. Bryce Elder will have a tall task to keep the Dodgers in check once more. He's allowed 4 or more runs in 3 of his previous 5 starts, and the Dodgers have been destroying the righties as of late, posting a 144 WRC plus and .899 ops over the last 404 plate appearances. Hereof, give me the Dodgers at the moneyline odds, even though I don't trust Gavin Stone at all. The Dodgers bullpen has gone 3-0 with 4 saves over the last 10 days while posting a strong 2.38 earned run average. On the other side, the Braves relievers haven't been involved in the decision during that span while notching 3 saves and a 3.46 earned run average. So the Los Angeles Dodgers moneyline is our full game side pick. As we saw in Game 1, no inning is safe from a run explosion. These clubs sit atop the MLB in home runs per contest and their ability to hit extra bases. Each team is coming off their strongest monthly batting average as well. While Elder has been strong during night games, he has had trouble allowing hits on the road. The Dodgers bullpen hasn't been able to secure strikeouts, which has made them vulnerable to multi-score innings. If the Dodgers continue to mash against the righties, Bryce Elder will be in big trouble. On the other side, the Dodgers bullpen will have to deal with the most dangerous lineup in baseball. Excluding the second game of this series, the over is 3-1 in the last 4 encounters between the Braves and Dodgers. Also, 4 of the Braves' previous 6 contests and 7 of the Dodgers' last 8 have gone over the total. We'll see the 2 of the best lineups in baseball in this one, and this will be a high-scoring affair even though both bullpens are loaded with top-notch arms. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.